What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Listen, today's video entitled Things That You Are Guaranteed to Have While You're Dealing with a Narcissist. Yes. So, you were always wondering about what kind of guarantee, like for people that are trying to figure it out and, figure out a way to live with this person. I've just been thinking about ways you could do it or things you're going to have to accept if you decide you're going to do it. Okay, so some of the things that you're going to have that you're guaranteed to have if you're dealing with a narcissist, you're going to have trust issues. That's going to be probably number one most of the time. You're going to have trust issues, and you're going to have trust issues because a narcissist, I would like to say they're like a snake, but I think you could trust a snake more than you could trust a narcissist. There are certain arenas you can trust the snake in. After the snake is eaten and he's gorged himself, he pretty much kind of wants to sit down and, that's it. A narcissist never is that way. They never, when they gorge themselves with supply, they're still always looking for the new supply. Not a new supply, but another supply. Because most of the time, when they shop supplies, they've been dealing with that supply for a while. And now that they have the tool of social media and dating sites, it's instantaneous. They're not just meeting somebody who dropped in their inbox today. No, those people are people they groom, and they give them time. They work their way up to a starting position. So don't think that they just met somebody on the internet last week. No, that's not what they do. Okay? The way they groom that person is through a process. So they give them the routine, like, okay, you think I'm this and you think I'm that. So they watch and see how long that lasts. And when they get to a certain point, they're like, okay, you know what? It's time for me to promote this supply. And by the time you see this supply, they've been dealing with that supply for at least 6 months to a year. Most of the time, they've been dealing with the other person for at least a year. I know you guys may think, no, they just met at this point. I remember when they met. You think they met at that point. These people are very cunning. They're very, very, very cunning, and they stay on the prowl. Okay? They're always looking for something else. And they're not just jumping out the window for somebody they just met yesterday. Okay? They did not meet the person that they discarded you for last month. Okay? That's not how it works. Because the narc still has a fear that they're jumping out there for somebody that's not going to jump with them. But they're so gullible. The narc is so gullible that 10 times out of 10, by the time they get to the discard phase with you, they've already started the devalue with this other supply that they're promoting. They've already started the devalue. Because if you think back to it, when you were dealing with the narc, you think about how long that honeymoon phase lasted, that love bomb phase lasted. It didn't last a long time. So, they're going to go ahead and get that current supply. They're going to start to promote. And they're already dealing with other people. They're just pulling the people who are the most eager to get on the field, and play the game with them. So when people show, interest that they want to get on the field with them, That's how it goes down. But don't think that those people get a pass and they just get to live in bliss. No, that's not what they do. No. No, people. And we get so caught up and tripped out because we just believe that the new person is just living the life and everything is so great and grand. People, I haven't heard one person yet, not one person yet that moved on with the narc and they're just living happily ever after. Not one person. None. It's not possible. You have been with a narc. If you've been with a narc for an extended amount of time, and I want you guys to go to the comments again. Please take this into the comments, especially you guys with 10 and 20 years or longer with a narc. Please let people know, in the comments, when you have extensive time dealing with a manipulator, a narcissist, you already know. You already know. People, when I talk to people that have done more than 10 years with a narc, the one thing that I find to be consistent with just about all of them is they know. They know most of the time. I'm willing to say at least 99% of the people that I've talked to, and I talk to a lot of people. The people that I've talked to about that, and I'm talking about people who have extensive experience dealing with the narc. More than 10 years. People who have that kind of time, longer, 10, 20, and 30 years, 40 years, 50. They don't even look back at the situation like they want to be with that person anymore, because it's been drilled into their head that narc ain't no good. It's nothing good about them. They're dirty. They're trifling. They are your worst nightmare. They are the most horrendous possibility of a situation that you're going to have. There's no possibility of seeking out happiness with a narcissist. It's not even a possibility. And that's why I say, if you've dealt with one for an extended period of time, the people who deal with narcs and, you might just have a few years, maybe less than 5 years, those are the only people who consider getting back with the narc. Because you still have hope that the narc will change and they won't, do this thing that they're going to do to you. They're going to do it to you, people. They are. The narc truly is here to kill you. People, and I'm saying by either you killing yourself, just physically doing it, taking sleeping pills or just slitting your wrist, whatever. Or just by your health being so bad from arguing and dealing with the back and forth, and your blood pressure is so messed up, your hypertension, you got anxiety, and you just cracking up. The narc is doing all that stuff on purpose because their mission truly is to kill you. And I know a lot of times we don't want to believe stuff like that because we don't believe that we would pick somebody that really wanted to kill us. But we just didn't know. We didn't know how foul these people are. We didn't know how dirty, how wretched, how cutthroat they are. Even though you saw it. And that's why, again, I say for the people who have extensive experience with a narc, they can verify. You're never going to have peace with those people. You're never going to have that. You're never going to have peace. You're never going to be in a tranquil situation with them and it stay that way. You're never going to have the life that you dreamed of having. And a lot of times we'll stay with them for an extended time because we believe and we want to believe that at some point that narc is going to stop, that they're going to just get to a place where they go through a change in life and that they'll get it together. People, I'm saying this based on not just my experience. I'm saying it based on experience of people I have seen. I have seen these narcissists when they get old. Yes. A lot of people think that because your narc turned 60, 65 years old, 70 years old, that they stop cheating. Wrong. They never stop cheating. They never stop lying. They never stop deceiving. So all of you guys that think that you're going to just wake up and, one day the narc is just going to stop all of this ill behavior, you're wrong. You're wrong, people. They are never going to stop. And that's one of the guarantees you have, that the narc will never, ever stop narking. You're never going to have trust. You're never going to have it. You're never going to have a monogamous relationship with a narc. You're not going to have it. And I'm telling you people, especially you people that have been dealing with them for a long time, when you get out of a situation, when the discard comes, whether you get discarded or they get discarded, they're always immediately with someone else. And they'll make a desperation, they'll throw a Hail Mary up just and catch anything they catch moving, just for some supply. They do not care. A narc will put on their best outfit, go out to wherever they know a bunch of people are going to be, and recruit harder and heavier than they ever have. And they don't care who they come home with, as long as they grab something. Because when they get desperate for supply, they will go with anything. A narc doesn't have standards, people. Their only requirement is supply. And as they get older, they don't have the same options that they had when they were younger. So, you just got to pick whatever you can get. You got to pick whatever you can get. So you're guaranteed that you're going to have a cheater. And another thing, you think that because you get older and spend a lot of time, a lot of years with a narc, that they stop lying at some point? They don't stop lying either. As a matter of fact, they lie more. The lies get bigger. The lies get worse. You're dealing with no class, low class people who have no empathy. They do not empathize with anything or anybody. They don't. That's not who they are. And they leave a guarantee with it. The guarantee is that you're not going to have that. You're also guaranteed you're going to have a bunch of crazy making, gaslighting throughout your life. You're going to spend your days in turmoil, people, dealing with this monster. And I'm telling you, sometimes, when you catch the narc in their cycle, just pay attention to them. I remember my, my ex-narc's cycle. It was clockwork. I knew it. It was every 4 days. It would slow down one day and everything would be cool. Then, by the third day, I knew it was starting to work its way up. By day number 4, sometimes day 3.5, but definitely by day 4, right back at the craziness. Watch your narc. Time them. Time their cycle from this time when they wake up. See, they're out of their cycle when you can say the first day that you wake up and you can say, okay, they're not starting nothing today. Okay, everything's cool today. Just count the days before y'all get into it about something. And watch them. Watch your narc. I'm telling you, watch your narc, count the days. People, this is gonna be one that's really gonna shock a whole lot of y'all. When you start marking them on your calendar, okay, everything was cool today. Okay, we made it through 2 days, everything was cool. Made it through 3, made it through 4. Mark them down and watch the consistency. Because another thing that a narc guarantees is that they have a cycle. That narcissist has a cycle. Yes, they do. They have a cycle, and like I said, if you watch it, you'll get to know it, you'll get to see them. It is crazy, it is tragic. Another thing, another guarantee that you're going to have with that narc is just insecurity. You know, that goes along with the cheating, but it's just insecure on every level. It's not just the cheating. It's just you can't trust them for anything. You know, you don't know how they're going to act. You may be in a situation where, you know, let's say you out and you may have a car issue, right? And you feel like you could just call the narc up, you know, but a lot of times you just don't know. If you catch them in the wrong mood, you can't call them up. Say, hey, you know, I know we beefing or we're not really getting along right now, but I need you to come around here and pick me up because my car's breaking down. See, when the narc is angry with you, you don't know what you're going to get. But you know you cannot depend on them. That you know for sure. Crazy thing is they can always depend on you. No matter what their crazy situation is, they can always depend on you. But you can never really depend on them. Can't do it. Can't do it. Put it in the comments, people. Put it in the comments. You know, another thing, you know, as you're dealing and you're going forward, you know, in the back of your mind, you're thinking of how great you want your relationship with the narc to be. You know, for you, if you're not married, you will have plans of getting married. You want to be married. You want to do the situation. You want the relationship to be right. You know, you want the best for the narc. You know, you hoping they want the best for you. The whole time you don't even know that they're competing with you, that they're jealous of you. Because a narc doesn't have feelings like you have. A narc knows that they're going to destroy their relationship with you. And that's why they're jealous. They understand that you are a great person, and they know that people would go around the world to be in love with you. They know what they have. They know what they have. They know that people would absolutely cross the ocean to be in a relationship with you, to marry you, to be in the kind of relationship you want with them. They have a total understanding that if they weren't with you, they know that, yeah, they know your value, but they also know that you don't know your value. And that's what they use against you, people. They're using the fact that they know things about you that you don't have a clue about yourself. And that's how they hold on to you. They devalue you. They make you feel like you're not going to go out here. Nobody's going to want you. They're trying to make a joke out of it. They like, okay, nobody's going to even want to deal with you. But the whole time they know, it's not just one would want to deal with you. You may have hundreds of people that want to deal with you. But the narc's job is to make sure you don't know that. The narc is already out there advertising every single day. Yes, every single day. Every picture they post on their pages and stuff like that, they're looking, they're hunting when they make posts on social media. They're hunting. They're trying to see who's biting today. Oh yeah. Who's gonna bite today? A narc is always, that's guaranteed. You're gonna have disrespect. Your narc is gonna have people on their social media that are going to treat them like they're single. Because for the most part, they are single. A narc doesn't do relationships. What they're doing with you really is they pretend to be with you. Why do I say that? Because if you're married to one, all you have to prove it is a marriage license. That's it. You don't have actions that show marriage. You have someone making you think you have a marriage, but no, you're not going to be truly in a marriage with that. You'll be in an entanglement, you know. But yeah, you know, these are just a few guarantees you're going to have, you know, as you deal and navigate and try to relationship with a narcissist. Listen, guys, that's my video today. Just wanted to give you a few things to think about. You know, the guarantees that come with dealing with a narc. You know, they do have guarantees. You know, they're not good ones for most good people, but nonetheless, we're always looking for a way to, you know, make them not be what they are. I personally love to give the narcissist the credit that is due to them. You know, they work extremely hard to lie, cheat, steal, kill, manipulate, destroy. They work diligently, day by day, every day. You know, they've made a lifestyle out of it. You know, that's the narcissist lifestyle. You know, destroying one relationship after another. They got a history book of it, you know, on their narc facts. Their narc facts. You go back through their narc facts and you can see the destruction. And then even when you look forward, the people that have been promoted, same deal, people, same deal. A narcissist doesn't respect people that want to relationship with them. They know this person doesn't know me. They know it. This person doesn't know me. This person doesn't even know I'm gonna destroy them. That's how a narc looks at the currently promoted supply. They look at them as, this person has no clue. I'm going to destroy everything in their life I can. People, that once was you. That once was you. You thought you had something. Even though your intuition was telling you and had been telling you the whole time you've been dealing with that thing, that this ain't it. But hey, you know, sometimes we don't want to listen. And that's where I come in at, people. You know, listen, you want to have a one-on-one coaching with me? Listen, the list has grown entirely too long. And I don't want to tell people, listen, I can't see you or talk to you for at least a month or so. So I'm coming up with a different system. If you do want some coaching, you know, you need coaching, you know, I had to make some changes in my program, you know, just to be able to suit everybody. Now, if you're going to do, I do offer a free coaching. I do give you one free, but now I'm doing that in a group. So it's not just going to be one-on-one, it's going to be in a group, you know, and I'm just going to do one group a day. Okay, if you do want individual coaching, I'm still going to give you a great price on it. It's going to be a great price. And also, you know, my one-on-one coaching, I like to give guarantees out. Because you know what? If you paid me, I feel like I'm obligated to get you through that situation. You know, and I'm gonna give that my all of my due diligence with it. You know, so just inbox me and let me know the kind of coaching that you need or that you're seeking, and I'm gonna take care of that for you. Also, if you're not in my Facebook group, I want you to go on to Facebook. My group is called Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. A lot of great things going on in there, and you know, people are they're really loving it. Now, I have had narcs jump in because they just can't help themselves. But, you know, it's a narcissist world, and I handle them. We handle them, so don't even have any fears. But again, for all you guys who have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. A lot of great content on my page. A lot of things coming up, people. A lot of things coming up. So thank you for watching my video, and you guys have a great one.